I started as presiding bishop, I had no idea what I was in for, and there's no one and nothing that could have prepared me for it, because if people told me, I wouldn't have believed them anyways. But I did know that I understood how to be a parish pastor, and I think I did a pretty good job as a synodical bishop, but I had 20 counties in northeastern Ohio, and now I had all of the counties in all of the states and the Caribbean. So right there, it's just the scope was so much greater. And then also, there are a lot of moving parts in this church. And I never had a staff the size that we have, never before. And so I realized that I was in over my head. So instead of just sort of pretending like I knew what I was going to do, or knew what to do, or trying to fake it till I made it, it was just clear that I needed to talk to somebody who had worked with other people in the same situation in nonprofit and government as well as for-profit, just to understand what it meant to lead in a diverse and multifaceted organization, what it meant to be a public person, because that's something also I wasn't used to, how to carry myself there, how to prepare for meetings, how to prepare for the travel that I had to do. I had no idea how to do any of that. And it might seem self-evident that, well, you pack your clothes, you get your files, but it isn't self-evident. So I needed a lot of help, and I was happy that I could get some help from a coach. It's helped me be a better leader because it's helped me to get a handle on what it is I'm called to do. So just some of the mechanics of the whole thing. That's been very helpful. It's helped me to get more organized. It's helped me to compartmentalize some things so that I'm not just running off in every direction all of the time. And it's helped me to see the areas where I really needed to fine-tune some things. I was a generalist in the parish. I think a lot of us are. In the synod, it was a smaller operation. And so just trying to do everything all the time, everywhere, was just not going to be an effective use of my time or the church's time or resources. So that was really key, to learn how to focus and how to prioritize. And also learn how to delegate and to trust the church-wide staff. These are very talented, faithful people who really know what they're doing because they've been doing it for years. So I can trust that and not think that I have to have my finger in every single thing, just so there aren't any surprises for me. So if you're newly ordained or newly consecrated, there's just no way that seminary training can get you ready for the things that you're going to encounter in a parish. And even if you've been in the ministry for a while, there's always a possibility that someone might be able to give you some pointers, some good insights, some best practices. You know, we Lutherans talk about grace all the time, but do we ever accept help from anyone else? There's no shame in this. I had a coach when I first started for the first 3 years of my term to help me through this. And certainly we can draw upon the experience of others because we want to give our best effort so that people might clearly hear the good news of Jesus Christ and not have that message obscured because we're still trying to figure out what we're trying to do.